okay. But yeah, once y'all pull your now she about to give me the blues. Once y'all pull your boobs out and take your bra off and throw it to the side and get comfy, ain't no reassessing no bra back on your boobs.
Now that's what she saw. What she saw.
But
Hell
let's focus on how weird it was. I've never in my lifetime that I've actually watched the votes be tallied for the election seen 154 to 30. I was talking to your aunt. She said she wouldn't be surprised if some funny business was happening. What you think? We ain't never seen no shit like that, so.
I just feel like she tried to put her best foot forward, even though I didn't care for either. But I preferred her ass over his ass. But I think she came out swinging, but she ain't have enough time. 3 months, she tried to, she did her thing, and we just know that the fools will never and can never be ready for a woman to be in place.
Did you say the fools?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good thing to call people who not prepared for a man to run a woman to run a free world a fool?
Yeah.
Why?
Because without us,
that's the truth. But
right.
When it's time to make, my barber brought up.
When it's time to make what? Yeah,
listen,
the emotional mofo is in it.
My barber brought up he brought up an interesting point today. He was like, what do y'all expect from her when she's sitting at the table with Putin? Like, what's the expectation? Do you think he's going to take her serious?
Okay. A lot of people.
So let's.
Just because he don't take her serious doesn't mean that she can't handle what need to be handled. Okay, if that was the. Needed.
All right, let's stay right there. That's a good debate, right? Let's focus on that. And specifically, when you say fools are not prepared to handle a woman running the free world, let's be more specific about the specific fools that would not be comfortable with a woman running the free world. We're talking about leaders of other countries. We're talking about people who sit at the table at the NATO. We're talking about those type of fools. Those are the fools and the narcissists that's not prepared for a woman to run the free world. I also think, and this is my opinion, I voted Democrat, right? Not because I had any faith in the democratic process, what we were doing. What I will tell you that had me almost voting for Trump is you like to hear when. Yep, I'm going to say it. I almost voted for Trump. I sat at that joint, and then I thought about my kids. But I almost voted for Trump. I did. I'm going to tell you this now. I'm going to tell you this because when you got somebody running a campaign and they specifically say they running their campaign for all of us, right? Mm-hmm. And but their sole focus over the last 3 months was specifically women's rights.
Okay.
And that is important. That is truly important because of the time we're in. But your task isn't just for women's rights, gays and lesbians, tampons in the bathroom to protect little boys and girls. It is for everybody. Mass incarceration, which you yourself possibly contribute to in your state, which it didn't seem to bother them people in California because they elected her. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is when you putting somebody in that position, that's just like my job, for instance. When you have somebody that's supposed to be a leader, they supposed to be bold and strong enough to stand up for you. You put them in place. You put them there, or you voted them there with the assurance that they're going to stand up for you. Now, let's specifically say that all these counties Trump flipped from Democrats didn't feel like she was standing up for everybody. And she was specifically focused on standing up for women's rights and nothing else. And they felt that that's all she was going to focus on. And what they wanted was someone that they felt like, whether right or wrong, would stand up for them. And you know what that standing up for us mean? While you sitting there laughing, I'm gonna tell you what your boy won't do. He ain't sending shit to Iran.
Hey, yo. This is just hilarious.
I know. And listen, I sound crazy.
Oh no, he definitely ain't gonna send them what?
He ain't sending them shit. And when you just focusing on those type of things, just those little things right there, right? If
just because he ain't sending them nothing, he still ain't gonna give us nothing.
But at least you know your taxpaying dollars ain't going overseas.
Nah, but
you don't feel like every time somebody fuck up and mess up one of their situations, you feel like you need to run and defend them. You need snakes in this world sometimes. And we're looking at and we're also looking at
this man is a fucking felon.
Right? Sometimes you need criminals too.
Hey, how are you going to put standards on anything
as a felon?
When felon can
watch.
Run the country.
What if he about to make it with
like,
felons?
What's the point of even like these jobs now? You don't need to have no qualifications unless you better not have no child molestation, rape charges. Other than that, anybody can get a job. You can get them any job because you got to train them anyway. So why even have any guidelines if you can do whatever the fuck you want and be a felon to not have no rights to vote, but you can run the country?
What if he changed that?
What if he changed what?
What if he changed that law?
He fought so hard to pardon his goddamn self.
Okay,
he just ain't want to go to jail.
Listen,
he don't give a fuck.
He also got Kodak Black out of jail.
Man, he in there playing I go hard in the motherfucking paint, nigga.
He is. All you people that wanted to sue him for him.
Many men.
Wish
death. Oh my gosh.
Okay, how about Kamala getting in her little war room of sort? She's on the phone with a voter.
She on the phone with a voter.
Sonya, Kamala is. I set the scene for you.
Trump hit us with a fuck around and find out. Guess who's been Zach? Oh my god.
And I'll tell you this.
What?
He throw a better campaign party than Democrats.
Hey, Trump be lit. Trump funny as shit. I'm sorry. I can't do that but laugh at
So
him.
when I show you this, I want you to.
You can do is but laugh at his
listen,
ass,
but
man.
when I show you this, I want you to laugh at her. I want you to laugh at her.
Good.
I want you to laugh at her though. I'm about to show you something, and I want you to laugh. All right.
The internet has debunked.
You did, thank you.
But she was on the phone.
You did, thank you.
Her camera.
So what's the problem?
How about when you faking a phone call, let's make sure we don't give it up for the people to see.
She can't. What? It's supposed to be so that nobody thinks that she's actually doing it.
Sonya, okay, how about when you turn your phone around, you not show us that you got the camera on and there's no one on the phone?
That's what the purpose is. If she staged it, it's like she's rigging something.
Her purpose wasn't to let us know that she wasn't on the phone with somebody, Sonya.
What was the purpose?
The purpose was for her to pretend and show us that she was actually on the phone. How about screenshot a phone call, Joyce, so you can actually pretend that you're on the phone? How about your campaign people?
Campaign.
Yeah. How about that? How about you make a phone call that you actually was on as your screensaver, right? And then you show us, and then we really believe it versus turning the phone around, even though you just was like, oh.
And we believe what?
You did.
We believe that she's staging it?
Sonya, that was staged, is what I'm telling you. Are you confused?
They said that. That's what I'm saying. What are you? You just confused me.
How I confused you? Who said the Democratic people didn't say it was staged? When her purpose wasn't for us to show her that for her to show us that it was staged. That's what I'm saying. It was actually.
So she was supposed to violate their standards and stuff.
Listen to me, Sonya.
So she's supposed to be.
I'm on the phone call with somebody who's telling me, "Oh, you voted." I'm actually on the phone call.
Uh-huh.
I am now showing the people, oh, yeah. It's like I got it on speakerphone.
Oh. Okay.
That I'm on the phone.
Okay.
Instead, she showed the...
her camera, so it shows that she wasn't actually on the phone.
Yeah, with no one.
That she was talking to herself.
Yeah.
That she was deceiving the people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go on. That's what I did that for. Yeah. Who else do that? Are we being deceived too, huh? You already say our vote don't count. I'm just trying to get you. I'm trying to get your engine going.
Engine going on what?
Engine number 5.
Damage is done.
What's the damage?
Butt face man is in office.
Butt face. My wife woke me up at 4:30 and be like, ah. She was like, ah.
Guess who's been back?
Guess who's back? I said, what? She was like, Trump president. I said, oh, okay. I knew that when I went to sleep. Hey, listen, the way that they sat and tried to lie in our face and kept trying to just promise us hope. I ain't never seen so much red on that goddamn map in any in any election in my life. I'm not even gonna do it. I've never seen so much red. So what you take?
That's what I had. Don't worry about what I take. What you got? You all in my stuff. What I got going on?
I fight. Yeah.
And that's why, see, that's what Trump trying to allow people to do stuff like that. But say what? I crack you in your head with this guy.
All right, y'all. So let me get to the real reason why we're here.
Not believe what just fucking happened to me on this date. I'm gonna have to call y'all when I get in the car. Yeah. Fuck he talking about. Okay, so I'm back in the crib. Y'all would not believe what just happened. Like, I literally went on a date with a guy, and let's just say, mind you, he's sitting right next to me. I ordered what I want. He didn't want to order anything because he ate. So he just ordered a drink. I ordered what I wanted, and he hears it clearly because he's right next to me. The food comes. He started making all these comments. Oh, you ordered that? Oh, you gonna eat all that? Mind you, I told him that my friend flew into town and that after dinner I was gonna go see her because she wanted me to pull up on her or whatever. He's like, did you order some food for your friend?
Pause it right there. Bitch. Oh, sorry. Lady. We have to stop. I personally have to stop calling black women bitches. I do think this is a bitch move, but I am going to specifically talk about this part right here. If I'm the man and you about to sit here and eat and order all this food and you expect me to pay for it, and then you going to tell me after dinner you going to see your friend because she flew in. No. After sex, you're gonna go see that friend that flew in. Okay, continue.
What?
He was like, if I wasn't here, would you order all that? Baby, you think I can't afford a meal?
Secondly, no. Clearly, you couldn't afford that meal. You may have paid for it because you was forced to pay for it. Because my man said something, and you know he was no longer available to pay for it. But what?
He gave her $100 and left.
You think that meal was $100?
He gave her $100 and left.
First of all, I'm gonna tell you.
Ordered, she went to Eddie V's. What she ordered, she probably, if anything,
I saw what she
had
ordered.
to add probably $20 or $30.
Because this is usually how I order.
I'm saying she probably would have to add $20 to $30.
$20 to $30.
He gave her $100. He paid for the meal
And the black car. I'm not about to pay for no meal, ma'am. And you think that you gonna go immediately after I pay for this meal and we have a good time and you full and all that good stuff?
I think the biggest issue was what she said.
And how she said it.
And it's not even really, he probably wouldn't have said nothing if she would have ordered that and did not say that she was going to see her friend after. Because his expectation, it was probably 9 times out of 10 what your ass said.
Smart man.
What?
Not believe what just happened to me on this date. I'm gonna have to call y'all when I get in the car.
What happened was nothing.
What he talking about? Okay, so I'm back. I wasn't here. Would you order all that? Baby, you think I can't afford a meal? I said, honestly, if you wasn't here, I would have still ordered like this. This is how I eat with my friends. This is how I eat when I'm by myself.
And who's to say it wasn't a happy hour?
Crazy.
She probably ain't had to pay nothing. If she had half size of stuff, that's like happy hour.
But what if he...
So you felt as though...
I honestly ain't feel like she was wrong.
You don't?
No.
So, but you just said
But
what you said.
I also think Home Skillet went in it with the mind frame that he was gonna hit.
Who knows what the conversation was prior to, and she probably said what she said at that moment. Like, we honestly don't know actually what the conversation was.
Let's finish.
Because she can say anything. We don't know what the actual conversation was because he's not there. And at the end of the day, it doesn't make him look like a bad person because he didn't leave her and not leave no money. He gave her $100. Okay. I can see if he can just dip. Then so she can make that comment and be like, but he paid for your meal. So what was the point? You mad because he left you and didn't want to stick around? Because I don't get what the issue is. It would have been an issue if he would have been like, oh, you ordered all that and it's for you and your friend? Oh, no, I'm out. And if he'd have just left and went to the front and paid for his drink. Then that could have been like, oh, he did that. Then it'd be still, whenever you go out with people, make sure you got the money to cover your shit in case it don't work. But still, there's no issue here.
Oh, you think she's just making something bigger than it really got to be? So
what's
basically,
the
it's
issue?
COE.
If he gave you $100, he did not give you.
This was content over everything.
Yeah, because he didn't give you $20 or just dip on you. He gave you $100. You said what you said you wanted your meal to be. We saw what it was, what it looked like it was. It was not what you said. But okay, so if that's not what you had, then what did you have? Because she said she had Brussels sprouts. There was no Brussels sprouts on that table. There was asparagus.
She also said she had
and those
oysters.
lamb chops were stuffed. So they wasn't regular. Like, so
she also said she had oysters. She started
said
with
half.
Yeah, and she said that's about $18. I know oysters are expensive.
But still, if it's happy hour.
Yeah, you think it's but that's
my biggest thing is
what
she
was
just
it?
recorded
she
it
just
just
left
to record
out,
it.
Left out information.
She ain't leave out nothing. He paid for you to eat. Good. Go about your business. Go hang with your friend. Why you mad?
I don't know. Did she show the final bill?
No, she just said that.
Oh,
He was like, baby girl, you gonna eat all that, or is it for your friend? And then he left $100 and left. I thought it was gonna be when you sent it to me. I thought it was gonna be like he got mad and he just dipped.
Oh, that's why you said you was just so quick to. Oh, I would love to hear your.
Yeah, because I want to hear what you had to say. Because I know you ain't listened to it all.
No.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I figured like I would try to consume it.
Try to consume what?
I would try to consume
the fuck shit you said when you started.
Yeah. I was on my bullshit. I ain't playing. I was ready to shit on her ass, but then
Man.
I quickly processed it though, and I was like, well, this is podcasting, so I'm here to sell a story. That's all.
That's just like she did.
Yeah, she sold it. I know she did.
So did your ass.
I don't. Yeah, sold me for a bag of goods, huh? and you let her.
I ain't let her do shit.
No, you watched the whole entire video, and you could have stopped me from all this
madness. Why am I stopping you? Because I wanted to hear what you had to say.
Oh no, that's
because you brought it to me, so therefore you had something to
I had nothing to say.
You was going to give me some bullshit.
Oh shit.
How was your week?
My week been okay. I don't know. Work is work. It's confusing every day you go. We lost a member of work. He went on another contract because he says fuck shit.
Okay.
You can't trust people. I know that much. How was your week?
It was cool.
That was quick and fast. We got the fuck over that topic and got on. What was you writing down though?
I already talked about it. You all in my business, like I said.
Are you really worried though?
Worried about what?
About Trump being in the White House again.
Only thing I'm worried about is my kids. Like, to be honest. But at the end of the day, it's just all we can do is wake up in the morning, hopefully, pray, and do what we gotta do. Because, I mean, it's not like we don't see bullshit every day.
Yeah, I remember I was telling you, I said, man, last time Trump was in office, Carl was 4.
It's not like we see bullshit every day.
Carl was 4 years old.
Talk about Don Cheeto Trump.
Yeah, talking about Don Cheeto Trump. That was his saying for that man. Watch your foot, boy.
So
you too cozy wozy.
You know, all we can do is
get
up every day and continue
and hustle. That's another thing
us.
I think people fail to realize. I think as blacks we struggle to save. Like we don't know how to save no money. But I'll tell you this, like if you don't do one thing, you better make sure some of this extra money you're gonna be making, because I'm sure he's gonna find a way to throw some money at the poor. You better make sure you save your tax money. Save the tax money that is gonna be taxed. Because
I need people to do what they should have been did. Make sure y'all have life insurance and stuff. Because these GoFundMes.
These GoFundMes is getting crazy.
Be able to help fund the GoFundMes.
Yeah, I just saw a close friend. I guess she was talking to a dude and he got murdered, and his mom is doing a GoFundMe for his funeral expenses. And I went on and looked, and it was a nice little amount on there. I mean, in my mind, it was a nice little amount, but knowing what the cost of funerals are, it was nothing compared to what they needed.
I get that, things happen and stuff like that, but I feel as though as parents, it is our due diligence to make sure that we have life insurance for our kids.
Especially if your kids out here wilding. I mean, and so many kids.
Nothing to do with this, a big disservice.
Yeah, and sometimes kids do a great job hiding them being wilding out kids, but still.
You still do a disservice.
I'll say this. I remember my grandmother getting life insurance for me, and she made sure she let me know that when I was growing up that she was paying the premium. That Gerber life was lit.
You gotta, because you never know. And even for the innocent ones, like you, of course, as a parent, you want to send your child away, nice or whatever. But if you can't afford it and it's going to be a headache, the best thing is cool $500. You can go in a jar.
And make sure you take your goddamn vitamins so you don't just lose your brain. Nah, seriously, man. Cause I know people out this motherfucker wilding in fear.
Take your vitamins.
And fear. I'm talking about in fear. I want to talk about it, but I can't talk about it. It's just like when we start getting older and we have to put the responsibility of ourselves on our children, and our children start displaying some of the behaviors that we're displaying, it becomes real difficult for how do I say this? Like, I don't want to ever live a life where I'm in fear, because I think it makes it difficult to just live day by day, always thinking that something bad is going to happen. You know what I mean? And I say this to say I don't want to be in a position where I'm taking care of my loved ones and I'm acting like my loved ones.
I mean, some things is out of your control.
That's true.
And all you can do is love on that person and try to find a balance of understanding. That's it.
Also, it seemed like Trayon White was out of our control too, because he got reelected too. Yeah, that nigga got reelected.
Who was going to replace him?
I wrote myself on the ballot though.
Who was going to replace him?
A Republican. I don't even know who that lady was that was on the ballot. I ain't never heard her damn name in my life.
I thought it was a dude.
It was?
I thought you had a dude.
It might have been.
We got also Brooke though.
Hey, like, round of applause for
when
also
you
Brooke.
have the Senate.
Hey, y'all lost everything. But round of applause for Angela also Brooke. Round of applause. First black woman in Maryland to the Senate. Hey, and I was talking to my barber, man. She been the governor. No, she ain't been the governor. She been the lieutenant governor, right? Just know she been in politics for a long time. Her rise to fame happened real fast. Yeah, I'm not a Marylander. How the fuck I know? You are.
I just started that.
Use a them.
Just became a them.
Use a them. The fuck? That's good for her, man. I remember when we saw them at the Soul Circus. Her daughter was looking like a goddamn geek. Now look at her, all grown up and shit.
Able to vote for your mama.
Able to vote for your mama. Give another one. Another one. Give another one. Give another. Yeah. Hey, babe, we was just watching Wheel of Fortune, right? You see Ryan Seacrest, man? They turn a real Wheel of Fortune into Price is Right.
They ain't spin the wheel as much as I was used to saying.
Hell no, they just was
Vanna
getting.
brought her ass from over by the
My
screen.
wife said she looked like an alien.
No, I said skeleton.
Same thing.
Nah.
Okay, well, skeleton.
Just give her
She do
real
look aged.
skeletal structure.
She look like she should have retired. Well, what's
like
his face?
Skin slapped on her.
All right, let's talk about sisters.
What about it?
Yeah, we took 3 weeks off. And I was in the mind frame that those 3 weeks that we was going to take off, that we would come back and we have a bunch of episodes. Man, we only missed 2 episodes. And those 2 episodes was a waste of time. They could have combined those 2 and made it just 1 episode and then went on to another episode. Them joints was that episode was some shit. That shit was a mess. What's your thoughts on it? It was a mess too, right? We went to sleep. That shit was so bad. We went to sleep early.
I didn't care for it.
Yeah, we ain't watching that.
It wasn't giving what I was expecting.
Yeah, we not watching that shit again.
I didn't care for, especially how it was making Danny, trying to get some sex.
Let's talk about that.
And my man was like,
when your significant other is throwing themselves to you, and at every turn, you pushing away. Look, we've been in that situation where she felt like she was throwing herself at me, and I wasn't taking the bait, and she just
me. He don't love me.
And she shut up. She then said that, oh well, that just tells me I don't need to try as hard anymore. But Danny never stopped. She was persistent. She was using every angle to get that man to give her some, and he never gave it up. What's up with that? What type of man do you think that is?
No, he was thinking about her mental health. He thought that she was just trying to do it to basically cope.
Mask
the situation that happened. Because he was really concerned about her going you know, being a suspect type situation for what happened. Whereas Danny was like, what? Not me. But she does a lot of that to cover up what she really feel.
I think Tyler Perry, that's the part he do a good job at relating with people and what they got going on in their own personal lives. Outside of him playing in our face consistently.
You know, she like, I want some. You better give me some since I can't get my hair done. I gotta get some. Because
that nigga made them waffles with no waffle iron. I told my wife he got that shit from Waffle House.
No,
and what made it even bad?
Waffle House waffle.
And then what made it even worse? We get to the next scene where she's supposed to have a bunch of boxes in her living room, right? And her friend brings her tea and a croissant. That lady laid her ass down and said, "Hey, pass me my coffee." Even though the line ahead of that had said, "Thank you for my tea." I'm gonna need them niggas to study their lines and make sure they don't fuck them up, because in this instant I was sober, she was not. I'm always sober. Yeah, you were sober all the time and all the time. Yeah, you always sober. High five it. High five it.
You a hater.
Okay.
I would not high five you.
What you got?
You're giving real.
You got something else?
Trump. No.
Oh, okay. Well, we just free. Why you make that face when I asked you got something?
You asked me stuff and I told you no.
You gave me the face.
Hey, babe.
Yeah.
So why you do that?
What'd I do?
You wasn't trying to get me none when I was trying to get some. Why would you?
I told you eventually why that was going on. I don't like when you look down at your feet. Or when you look down at something you rubbing on the floor. Why you looking at? Oh. Did I do it too?
No.
Okay.
I feel like you deflecting.
How long ago was that though?
How long ago was that?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. We don't do that.
It was?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Like a couple of weeks ago?
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
When you went to sleep on me?
Oh, you can't blame me for nothing for just falling asleep on your ass. Nigga, I was tired.
I didn't keep you entertained.
Oh.
Don't smile like that. I didn't do a good job.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me where I went wrong.
I can tell you where I went wrong. I was sleepy. That? I shouldn't have been sleepy. I should have had some tea. Tea and crumpet. Nah, you gotta have tea on a late night. I'm learning that about my body. I can go to sleep on tea. I can't go to sleep on coffee. Because I be having a cup of tea before I come home from work most days, especially on days where it's my Friday. I have some tea before I come home because I know I'm coming home to tea.
That's like making a schedule, you know, without you knowing that.
Yeah, but that's why
That's like
I think in a marriage, that's why you got to work real hard to not get to that point. I try not to. I have to get back to just like when I smell it, just jump on it. What? Man, I know I'm not the only one that have that unique smell about their significant other, and then normally that smell is telling you it's at heat time. Like I came home the other day, right? And she had on. She had just did her hair. She had just did her hair, right? Right. She had her sexy ass little gown on with the hood. When she walking around the house, her booty cheeks just be hanging out, right? And I seen it as soon as I came.
Oh, my robe.
Yeah, robe. I seen it as soon as I came around the corner. And I said, oh, yeah.
Why are you talking like that?
I know what that means.
What it mean?
We get ready to do it.
Oh.
Burp, burp. That's about to be the drips from a coochie.
Hey, yo, you was wild. You a wild one. You just as wild as your president. 'Cause what?
Nah, but I know every man in their relationship got that unique smell that just drive them crazy about their partner. My wife had the same smell for over 20 years, and it still drives me crazy. It's like, don't cats...
Is it fishy?
No. I can't explain it. That's nasty.
I just want to know.
You know, fat people, and I'm talking about all fat people, they got like that sweaty body smell. My mother got it, right? I've never wanted to ask her, like, what is that smell?
Oh my God, that's like, what?
Haven't you smelled it on old fat droopy people too? You said, well, I'm dividing the country. Yeah. I wonder how them people on My 6 Pound Life.
6 pounds?
I mean 600 pounds, not 6 pounds. I wonder how them people be smelling.
What? You gonna go sniff people?
No, I'm not about to do that. I'm just being funny. Would you ever go to a campaign rally?
For what?
If it was somebody you really believe, say one of the candidates you really knew and was your best friend, would you go to the campaign rally?
They were my best friend?
Yeah.
To support my friend, yeah.
I'm not. You know why? I sat on that screen and I felt like COVID started at Howard.
It don't mean you have to be in the actual crowd.
You know, I'm just not the crowd person.
You don't have to be in the crowd. I'm quite sure it was people sitting up in a area.
I know.
Watching
it seemed
from
like
TV that was right there at Howard.
It seemed like they had bleachers too.
Yeah, like you ain't got to be in the midst of it.
Like even when we went.
And if I'm supporting my friend, I'm on the stage with her. The fuck? Over him. I'm not on the what? I'm not down there with the peasants. No.
Hey, you know, why it take so long for Ivanka Trump to show up? Because at first I didn't even think she was on that acceptance speech stage, but when I saw another angle, she was up there. Where that girl been at? Where you think she been at? Vacation in Greece.
That's his wife.
Is it?
Who is Ivanka?
Oh, is it Melania?
Melania is his wife.
Oh,
Ivanka's his daughter.
Daughter, yeah. Oh, he also said he do not want his kids to be at all a part of this. He said see, that's what I'm saying. That's listen to him. Look at it.
He done fired his kids.
Fired the shit out of him. But she fired herself. She said she would not, if he was to run for president again, she would not be a part of it. She said she didn't like the way it affected her kids.
Okay. And that's somebody that care about their kids.
But Trump said, you know, I have to get to work because I want to work for your families.
I don't want to go to jail.
I don't want to go to jail no more.
Thought I was going to drop the soap.
Because I was going to get my butthole waxed.
We about to just hang these ropes.
Oh, no. No, man.
Wow.
Hey, look, I'm ready for the ride. I'm gonna tell you this. I can't wait to see this shit. Because like
yeah.
Let me say this. I just get out and go to work. I just get to work. Mm-hmm. Like if I'm going through something or I feel like my family is in need of something, I always say, well, babe, I just do an extra day. I just get the overtime. Don't I always say that? Like I just figure it out. I just go do. But I'll tell you this, for all the people, because I saw Plies felt like he needed to be motivated today. He said he wish he could just reach out through his screen and just hug everybody and then put them on his shoulder and then tell them it was gonna be all right.
That's what Plies said.
That's what Plies said.
But they said he out here suing Soulja Boy, Meg, and Glorilla.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. He said he wish he can just do that, right?
But then he gonna reach out, slap you with a lawsuit.
And look, and then he said he wish he had a location where you can just come and chill and do nothing. I felt like people missed the point. Right? I really do feel like people missed the point. For all you people that's crying and you so worried about Trump being in office and what he's going to do to the world, you have now lost your faith in God.
But what about people that don't believe in God?
Well, them the ones.
I'm just saying, people have other faiths. I just think a lot of people were more so excited to make history. And it was just like, we got to do this. Like, we got to. If we don't, like, this is it. Like, this is really it. Even though it's not it, it's just the end of what people thought was going to be put in place to support more so than what we have to face. Because it's just like now, all of this can be a win-win for everybody. Mm-hmm. Or it cannot be, but we still every day gonna have to still push through.
I'll tell you what I did her.
You did her.
I did her. I heard this. I heard him say he feel like tickets for sports events are entirely too high, and that he's gonna work with these NFL and NBA owners to get them ticket prices down. Because they shouldn't be charging the people who make their leagues go so much money. Boy, I'm with that.
This is some
you got me at hello, buddy.
The shit that don't matter. It's the crazy. Everybody
That's why
do that. It's the
funny.
Shit that don't matter.
Sports events do matter.
What?
To men.
What?
That's crazy, right?
So to be able to spend a less amount of money on a sports event,
I'm voting for him.
I guess that'll put y'all less at home for your wife to get pregnant or your side chick or whatever if you out here at these games high-fiving men that slap on butts. Okay.
I'm not about to let her do that. Oh, men, she ain't about to rain on our parade with that hate. That is hate. That is hate. If he say he giving food stamps to all the middle class Americans, I bet she with it. I bet you she with it. I promise you.
But that's going to provide for the family. You going to a game isn't going to provide.
How?
It's going to keep you away
No.
for the next day.
You know what that provides? That provides a reset for the man. Because of all the responsibilities we have as men.
Okay, so while y'all resetting, the ones that's not into sports is sitting in your seat.
Men, I'm talking to you. We will not tolerate hate.
That ain't hate. Because soon as these 4 years is up,
Them prices
Melania
is up,
is going to divorce his ass.
For all we know, she already did it.
Out of here.
Man, I ain't seen that chick in 4 years.
Skedaddle.
I've literally can count on one hand how many times I've seen Ivanka. No, Melania.
She is out of here.
I don't care about her name. I don't care about her name.
And he gonna be the main one because he was at the sports events. Get all y'all at the sports events. Yeah, all the men that don't care about their wives and families.
Why? Because we going to sports events, that mean we don't care about our wives.
Every sport
men don't come out and say, well, the women who like to drink a lot, they don't care about their husbands. I know for a fact every time my wife get drunk, she care about me. Every single time.
But when you go to a sports game, you don't care about me.
That's not true.
How?
The last sports game that I went to, I took you with me.
What game was it?
When we parked that whole long way. That's how long it's been.
How long away?
When we parked all far. That's how long it's been since I've been to a football game. You think you would, out of all the things the man do, you would think that the wife would send her husband to a football game.
I have. And I told you I wasn't giving them no more motherfucking money. No more goddamn money. Didn't I tell you that?
I'm just
Because
saying.
I've sent you to numerous games.
Since she throwing shade, women who have men who make sure their family don't fall flat on their face should also have the opportunity for their wives that really care and love them and want them to be just as happy as they make them, would send them to their favorite sporting event. Just like you want me to send you to your favorite nail salon, or while you're watching a game, you need to occupy my time, and you need to occupy this, and you need to make sure I'm good there. Look at me.
Excuse me?
And that has been our
I
episode.
should send you to a game? Because you...
Y'all
do
see
you
how they
feed
flip?
yourself?
Oh, shit.
And that has been the end of this episode.
We thank you for listening to this exclusive episode from MTMJ Podcast with the Wife. And we're out. Peace.